very pleasant afternoon to you, and welcome to the Week in Retrospect, a compilation of news stories that made headlines within the week. The week started with news of fire accident that claimed two children and affected makeshift structures housing of over 27 families behind Captain Elechi Yamadi Polytechnic in Port Harcourt. Still in the week, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara condemned what he described as a deliberate campaign of misinformation aimed at portraying the state as unsafe. You heard from us that the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara urged core members posted to the state to maximize the NYSC skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development program in order to become self-reliant and contributory to Nigeria's economic growth. On the national scene, we told you that the federal government flagged off the pilot phase of the Teachers on Artificial Intelligence AI training program aimed at equipping educators with the knowledge and skills to integrate AI-powered solutions in the Nigerian education system. We informed you that the Federal High Court in Abuja convicted the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on 3 of the 7 terrorism charges filed against him by the federal government. Delivering judgment, the presiding judge, James Omotosho, cited prosecution evidence, including video interviews in which Kanu made violent threats against Nigeria and its citizens, as the basis for the conviction. On the foreign scene, we brought you reports that Ukraine would begin purchase of gas from the United States. The deal was announced after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met Greek Prime Minister in Athens. Also, the UN climate talks COP30 was disrupted due to a fire outbreak inside the venue in Belém, Brazil. And in sports, we told you that the Nigerian Super Falcons won the national team of the year at the 2025 CAF Awards in Rabat, Morocco, while Chiamaka Nnadozie won the 2025 African Women's Goalkeeper of the Year award. And that's it on this week's edition of Week in Retrospect, as compiled by Dieprio Rene. Join us next week for another interesting package. I am Rose Ekaide. Thank you so much for listening. Do have a pleasant afternoon.